All right, welcome back, urban farmers. Right, so this little episode, I just wanted to discuss the shed that I built. Basically, what I wanted to do is remove the existing shed that I have in my backyard. Two reasons. One is because it's getting pretty old and I really just want to get rid of it. But two, real estate around my house is precious because I do want to use that area for gardening and other things down the track. And I do actually have some spare space at the side of the house, so utility side where your hot water and your air conditioning and all that sort of stuff goes. So I have a little bit of space there. It's about 15-ish, give or take, meters long by about 2 meters wide, and I figured that I can fit like a small shed, a really thin sized shed. So that's pretty much what I did. I went to Bunnings. I got one of those sheds that are quite flimsy. They're about 150 Australian dollars. And then I made a little podium thing for it. Once I've created the podium, I drilled the shed into the podium, and it's pretty sturdy at the moment, and I'll show you the podium. So the podium's just a bit of plywood with some framing, and it is on 20 centimeter legs. Really ends up being about 10 centimeters off the ground when you figure out that there's only about there's a 90 mil frame around it. It ended up being a very inexpensive way to lift it off the ground. I made the mistake once where I actually assembled 3 of these. One is just on the concrete, the other one I put on concrete, then concrete inside it. That you do not want to do. And then the third way, which is what I'm doing at the moment, is just putting it on a little on a little frame, essentially, with its legs and stuff like that, so that water can run off underneath it. I'm hoping I'm not going to have any issues there. The other thing that I did is I just painted it so that it doesn't absorb the moisture as much and all that sort of stuff, which is pretty cool. The way that it's been sort of assembled is pretty flimsy, I suppose. It's because it's a cheap shed. It's $150, I think, with all the other materials. Ended up being about 170 at the most, which I consider to be pretty good. So I think I will be able to replace my 3 by 3 meter shed, which has a lot of wasted space inside it. Alongside that, I actually purchased some shelving and all that sort of stuff, which I'll sort of show you pretty soon. So I purchased some shelving and all that sort of stuff, and I think that'll help me organize the sheds a little bit better. And it's just the way that I just sort of really want to fill the whole side of the house with sheds. And because I don't have a garage, I'm hoping that one of those sheds is going to store all the stuff that I have inside the house that I don't want inside the house, that's sort of cluttering my house up. So I do definitely want to get a few more of these, and I really encourage other people to do the same, especially if you're gardening and all that sort of stuff and you've got a garden shed at the back. Try and have something on the side of your house where your utility side of the house is generally a wasted area. You might as well do stuff there, and you can even make little shelvings and all that sort of stuff under eaves of your house, which basically means that you could have space to store stuff, and you don't necessarily need to waste space in your backyard, and two, well, you're pretty much using nice dry space around your house, so why not? Anyway, I thought that was worth mentioning, and if it prompted a thought for any of you guys, let me know. And thank you very much to the person that gave me some really solid tips in my more or less the first video for this channel. Basically, so don't put too much music behind it, but actually narrate stuff. Narrate, whatever. Alright, so all of these videos that I've been watching and teaching myself how to make YouTube videos, there seems to be a little bit of formula to that. Apparently, I am meant to call for action at the end of this video to ask you to subscribe. Now, why would I do that when I know you're going to subscribe anyway? So, well, I'll see you at the next video then. Bye bye.